I never know how to start videos, so. Hi, I'm Becca. Be quiet, please. Body positivity versus self-love. Is there a difference? I think so. This is so awkward. I think body positivity is good, and it's important, but it's not a broad enough type of acceptance, I guess you could say. Self-love, self-love, I mean, really simply, you love yourself, all of yourself, whereas body positivity, you're just, thinking positively about your body. I mean, sure, you're changing your thoughts, but I mean, are you really expressing any self-love besides vanity when you do that? I mean, all you're really doing when you're getting all body positive is you're looking in the mirror and being like, damn, I do look sexy. And you know what? That's good. And that was a very important first step for me in, truly learning how to express self-love. But body positivity is not necessarily self-love. Like it's a bitch. Oh, Pippi accidentally elbowed her. Okay. It's like if someone asked you if you wanted I don't know. Well, I was gonna say turkey, but since I'm vegan now, let's go with a veggie sandwich. So, I could eat guacamole for dinner though. Okay. Different example. It's like if someone asked you if you wanted just a piece of lettuce for dinner. It's like, I mean, lettuce is good, but nah. But then if they're like, well, what about a whole sandwich? It's like, okay, now we're getting somewhere, you know what I mean? Because it has everything. I'm so high. But like it has everything complete as the whole meal, so to speak. Self-love being the sandwich and body positivity being the lettuce. You feel me? I use a lot of like metaphors. Why do I feel so awkward about this right now? I'm just being, I don't know, a little bit weirder. I guess I should elaborate on what the other parts of the sandwich would be, but not in a metaphor this time. Although it'll probably end up in a metaphor again at some point, because I always do that. I think one big important part of self-love is just learning how to not compare yourself to people in general. You don't really need to compete with other people. Life isn't a competition. It doesn't really matter where other people are because everyone's path is different. You know what I mean? Everyone has a different life that they're gonna live, and it doesn't have to be the same. That's just how nature is. I mean, if you're trying to fight the way nature is, like, what are you doing? This is the universe, dude. This is the universe you're in. Like, sorry, not sorry. Get used to it. Everything's different. And so, if one person's better at math than you, it doesn't fucking matter because you're better at drawing than them. And, it goes on with everyone. Everyone has things that are better and worse than other people. I guess that kind of ties in. Just in general, don't really make judgments either. I guess that's more of a life tip, but I mean, it helps with self-love because when you don't judge other people, then you're not, judging whether they're better than you or not, and then you're not trying to compete with them, you know what I mean? So it does tie in, but really, you don't need to judge people either. I mean, because it's pretty much the same reason, too, everyone's just different. Everyone has a different life path, and, if you were them, if you had been born into their life and lived their entire life exactly the way they lived it, like every way, you'd probably be a pretty similar person. I mean, think about it. Like, a lot of who we are is environment. Sure, maybe you have some different hobbies or something, but I mean, you'd grow up pretty much the same. You'd end up pretty similar to them, so you can't really judge, you know. And I mean, I guess you can, but like, who are you to judge it? You know what I mean? Like, who do you think you are? Like, why do you need to go around judging people? Like, you could just as easily be judged equally, if not more. You know, maybe less too, but I mean, that's all based on perspective, because judgments are just based on opinions in the first place. You know what I mean? As you can see, my house is very messy right there, and on the floor too, but you can't see that part. No, there it's a little bit messy. That's a giant wine bottle. That's not like pretty close to me. That's like way over. It's like almost as tall as that shelf right there, which that's the top of it. I spent so much time explaining that. Aren't I supposed to say cheers? Cheers. It's what, like, weedtubers say. Ooh, my dad just sent me a really good song. It's called We Are More by Ziggy Marley. It was pretty good. It wasn't quite what I was expecting. He said reggae. It's more like reggae influenced, like, Christian rock, but not with Christian lyrics. With really good lyrics about, like, cool stuff. But yeah, anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, another thing that's really important is taking care of your body, which is what I'm working on right now. I am vegan for almost 3 weeks now. Today is day 19. 2 weeks, 5 days. I keep trying to make a video about veganism, anything about my experience so far, anything about what I've learned. There's just so much. Every video comes out to like 15, 20 minutes, and I'm like, who the fuck knows me? Who's gonna watch what I have to say? You know what I mean? Like, I need to make shorter videos. I don't know. Maybe I should just put out long videos. Maybe what I say is interesting enough to at least one person, and that's 200 animals a year right there. So I guess maybe I'll just upload really long videos. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I guess just to sum it up, I think, you know, loving yourself wherever you're at, you know, health-wise, whether you're really healthy already or whether you're really unhealthy, if you're morbidly obese, if you're just kind of chubby like I was, you know, just do love yourself, and love yourself right there where you're at, because if there's one, well, not if there's one thing I've learned, but one really important thing I've learned is that you're never going to get to move on to the next stage or chapter in your life, whatever you want to call it, until you accept where you're at right now, because you're at where you're at right now for a reason, and if you don't, you know, learn that reason, then you aren't ready to move on to the next thing, you know what I mean? If you ever feel stagnant in life, try to learn something new, try to go outside of your comfort zone, you know what I mean? Really try to have new experiences, or maybe try to look for signs, you know what I mean? Really try to look for signs in, like, from the universe, I guess. Because they're there, but you have to trust your intuition, you know what I mean? That's not what I was trying to talk about. I was trying to talk about body positivity and self-love. Oh, cheers. I like to French inhale because I don't, you know, I have okay lungs, but you know, I kind of cough when I smoke, and it makes it a little less coffee for me. Once you've accepted yourself and you know, you love yourself where you're at, you know, it's important to realize after that you need to show yourself that you love yourself by taking care of your body, because, you know, there's a lot of information that is hidden from the public, because there are billions and billions and billions of dollars to be made, you know, from the animal agriculture industry, you know, all the intensive farming and shit. It's the leading cause of, like, pretty much everything destroying the world right now. I really don't want to get into it because it again, like I said, I just talked for so long on it. But yeah, main point, just, you know, go vegan, take care of your body. Do your own research. I mean, all I'm going to say right now is that the facts and science really are on the side of a whole food, plant-based diet. High carb, low fat seems to be the most effective thing for most people. But I mean, really just listen to your body and don't eat animals or dairy, and I will make a video talking about why, maybe even right now, and, you know, try for the 7th time to record it. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to watch me probably lose weight, I mean, stay tuned, I guess. Oh, baby Pip. Oh, baby. Oh, sweetie pie. Say bye. Bye. She's like, bitch, stop grabbing my hand. Just rub my belly. Moose, don't be rude. Bye.